Hello, how are you? I hope it's well with you. Once again, welcome to our channel today. It is true when the scripture says that where there are no vision, people perish. In life, you don't get what you desire, you get what you deserve. All of us have goals in life, but how come not all of us come to attain the goals? Goals are very important because you cannot hit a target that you cannot see. However, it is not about goals. It is about the systems you put in place. It is about the daily discipline. Those daily disciplines that you put in place. There's this law that I love, the law of compounding. It is one day managed so well that will result into a great life. If you took your good time and worked on your daily activities, worked well on your daily activities, you may not even have set the goal. Once you have set the goal, you can even turn off your eyes from the goal and now start focusing on your daily disciplines, on your standards every day. Once you are so keen on your standards every day, trust me, you're going to lead a great life. For example, I want to use this analogy for those of us that have had an opportunity to drive, especially at night. The moment you set on your journey, when you start off, either your car or even your motorbike, you start off, you can never see your destination. You only use the lights of the car, and the lights of the car can only see up to around 300 meters. This 300 meters of the light is what you're going to use consistently until you eventually get to your destination. So if you are so focused on your destination, you may not take advantage of the light you have at the moment. You may not even see your house, but you're sure that as long as you're using the 300 meter light, you're going to use that, and faithfully, as long as you're accelerating forward, you're going to eventually get to your destination. So most of us, it is true, we set goals, but then we forget the most important thing. I'm not dismissing goals. Don't get me wrong. Goals are very important. But once you have set the goals, you have now to turn your focus away from the goals so that you focus on the daily disciplines. What am I doing on a day-to-day basis that is bringing me closer to my destination? That is the most important thing. Now, for example, let's take a case of a student. If a student did not even set a goal to score an A grade, but then this student just came up with systems that I want to ensure that I wake up very early in the morning, and I want to ensure that I study so well. And this is how I'm going to study. Immediately I wake up, this is what I'm going to do. After I've done this, this is what is going to follow. This is what is going to follow. And then faithfully observes their program on a day-to-day basis. Even if this student did not set a goal to score an A grade, as long as the daily disciplines resemble that of an A grade, this student will eventually get an A grade. So, most of us set goals, but once we have set goals, we go back and relax. We think that we still have time. But those who decide to focus on the daily disciplines, those who decide to focus on our day-to-day things that we are supposed to do, eventually come to get the results that they desire. So, dear viewers, I want to ask all of us, it is important that you set goals, because as I have earlier mentioned, You can never hit a target that you cannot see. But once you have set the goals, now turn your eyes. Let the question change to, what am I going to do daily that is going to get me to my desired destination? What am I going to do daily that is going to eventually result into something bigger? As you do that, eventually you're going to get that very thing that you desire. But as long as you're still focused on, once you've set the goals, you forget about everything, you will not get the result that you desire. So I want to encourage all of us to really decide on an area that you want to improve in your life. That this is one area that I think it could be your physical, it could be your spiritual aspect, it could be your intellectual aspect, any area that you want to grow in. And then decide and say that I want to improve on this particular area. Let's say even if it's physical. And then just give yourself set standards that I want to start doing this thing every day. It could even be push-ups. I want to start doing 2 push-ups or even 5 push-ups every day. Continually do the 5 push-ups and then progressively grow. In fact, the most important thing in life, it is about the daily growth. Don't focus on, am I becoming perfect? There's this lie that you have been fed on, practice makes perfect. Perfection does not exist. It is as you practice, you grow. So don't look at, have I become perfect? Instead, focus on, am I growing? As long as you are not where you started, as long as daily you are trying your best to see to it that you are becoming better, you are going to grow. But as long as you are focused on perfection, you're going to give up. So start and then ask yourself every day, am I better than I was yesterday? As long as you are not at the same position you were yesterday, then it means you are moving towards the right direction. And there's this one thing I really love when it comes to exercise or practicing. Consistency is very important. Anytime you have started something, if you miss twice, you are starting another habit. So try your best to see to it that by the end of it all, you are trying your best to see to it that you don't miss even a single day. And as you do that, after a while, a habit is going to click. And once this habit has clicked, then the rest of the things are going to fall in place. Your brain loves habit. It takes effort to form a habit. But once this habit has clicked in place, then it will be automatic and it will motivate you always to get to the direction you desire. And once you get to that direction, you will automatically reach your destination. You will automatically achieve your goal. So all of us, let us set goals. But once we have set the goals, let us turn our eyes from the goals now to, what am I doing every day? And as long as you're doing that thing every day, as long as you're exercising every day, your body is malleable. Your body will adapt. It will adapt, your brain will adapt. And once it has adapted, it will eventually get you where you desire. I want to finish with this. Let's assume this is the importance of the daily disciplines or ensuring that you form a habit. Let's assume that your room is messy and you decided to set a goal that I want to ensure that my room is clean. You can decide and spare your even 3 hours and clean that room so well. You can have everything neatly arranged. But as long as it is not in your daily discipline, as long as you have not set the standards to change those daily behavior that makes the room untidy, after a while, the room will still be messy. But if you decided and said that I want to change these habits that make my room untidy, I want to change these habits that make my room messy, so that every day what you do the things that make your room clean. Eventually, after a while, your room will be sparklingly clean and it will remain clean. So it is not about the goals, It is about our daily systems. It is about the daily disciplines. It is about the standards you put in place. So all of us, let us set goals. Yes, because it's true, where there are no vision, people perish. But once you have set the goal, now change. Ask yourself, I have already set the goal. What am I going to do today that is getting me towards that direction? And as long as every day you're doing something that is getting you closer to that destination, then you'll eventually get there. It has never been easy. If it were easier, everybody would do it. That is the separator. So don't just intend, but get into the habit of doing it. And once you start doing it, as long as you're driving the car, you will eventually get to your destination. Thank you so much for the subscribers, for always staying tuned. Thank you so much for these visiting ones. I want to encourage you, just click the subscription button. It's important that this house become warmer. And as you subscribe, some of us think that when you subscribe, they charge you anything. They don't. The subscription simply helps this video to get to a majority of people. The subscription and the liking helps the YouTube system to ensure that this video gets to a majority of people. So if you find the content worthwhile, you can share, you can subscribe, so that we grow together, we impact. You never know, by subscribing, once this video will get to somebody else, how it's going to impact them. So let us consider making the house warmer, and stay tuned till we meet again. Goodbye. Thank you.